Hey guys, Crazy New York Driver here. You missed me? I missed you. Today is March 26, 2010. We're going to go on a little road trip. We're going to explore the Mill Basin Drawbridge, and I'm going to show you why I consider it the most unsafe and structurally deficient bridge in the entire city of New York. You're going to get a bird's eye view, and you're going to get to go places that the average civilian cannot go. Crazy New York Driver can go anywhere. All access. You're coming with me. Stay tuned. Come on. Exploring the Mill Basin Drawbridge with your host, Crazy New York Driver. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I want to make this video and I want to tell you guys a little bit about the Mill Basin Drawbridge. The drawbridge is located on the Bell Parkway, which links Brooklyn and Queens. Unfortunately, the Bell Parkway is a very low-lying road which is prone to flooding. The stretch that we're looking at right now is constantly underwater, even in the slightest rain, which explains why the pavement is so broken up and in such poor condition. I was fortunate that last Sunday, March 21st, 2010, we actually had a sunny day and I was able to get out and enjoy the weather. I decided to make this video at this time because the Mill Basin Drawbridge is in very poor condition. I want to highlight some of the defects so you know, because by traveling over it, you might not know about these defects. First of all, the bridge is original as it was back when it was first built. It has never been refurbished. Take a look at these lights on top here. These are really old. You don't see lights like this anymore on a drawbridge. Everything's LED now. And old-fashioned gates that come down like this. I mean, this bridge is a throwback to the past. There's a nice little tower where the watchman hangs out, because this bridge does get raised daily to let marine traffic go through. As you can see, the roadway itself is studded. And what's bad about this is in the rain, it becomes very slippery and causes accidents. Only recently did they put in a center divider on this highway, because there used to be no center divider and people would go across into oncoming traffic, cause head-on accidents, and get killed. What you're looking at now you may think is concrete, but it is not. It is steel covering gaping holes in the sidewalk. You can see how the steel here on these beams has rotted out. The plates in the roadway there are not bad. This is the eastbound side of the parkway, and it's really not in terrible condition until you see the west side. That's going to be way worse. Now let's go underneath and see what it's like. And it's a little difficult to get under. You have to scale a fence, which is not hard, walk down this path, and you're going to come into this. This is a bridle path where they ride horses. There's actually a riding academy in the neighborhood, and horses actually use this path daily. I've been down there many times and encountered people riding horseback. Did I say that right? Horseback? Well, anyway, take a look at the pillars. Right now the tide is not in, but it does get much higher than that. Now look at these red arrows that I've highlighted. Look at the chunks of pavement about to fall down any minute. If you get hit by, look at that thing. Look at the size of that piece of concrete. If you get hit by that, you will die. The thing is, very few people go underneath the Bell Parkway to look at the drawbridge. The only people that travel under here would be people like myself, some people who like to ride the horses, and some graffiti guys, and some people who might be up to a little bit questionable activities. Speaking of the graffiti guys, take a look at their latest masterpiece here on the wall. Not all that bad, but I've seen a lot better. Now, can any of you guess what that is? That is the remains of a car. An honest-to-God car, and here's another one. Look at the brake drum on the rear end there. You don't see brake drums anymore. Everything's discs now. Those cars have been there so long that they rotted to nothing. Looking up there, you can see gaping holes in the pavement, see-through holes. But don't worry, that's the center divider. People don't drive there. Now to climb up and see the opposite side, we have to climb over those rocks, and this peculiar little space underneath the bridge. I've seen people coming in and out of that, and I don't even want to know what goes on under there. Sunday there were a lot of people out, and traffic was backed up because the roadway on this side here, as you can see, is in terrible shape. We just had another snowstorm 2 weeks ago, and look at the macadam. It's totally ripped up. They keep filling it, and it keeps breaking out again. That's Mill Basin, a very small community and very unusual, built right there on the water. Someday I'm going to have to get over there and take a picture of that community. The planking here is in good condition because this is the part of the drawbridge that goes up and down. That vessel has been in the water for as long as I can remember it. It's always been there. It probably sank there in about 1950 and has been rotting there ever since. I wish somebody would be able to tell me the history of that vessel, so if any of you guys know, hit me up in the comment box below. Now these steel plates are covering gaping holes in the sidewalk. If you bend down right there, you can actually see the water below. The sidewalk is in deplorable condition. I consider it almost unsafe. Again, the studded roadway, which itself is in decent condition. The salt has not affected that as it's affected the concrete. I often wonder why they make bridges out of concrete. It seems to get eaten away so easily, as you can see by the outside. Note how the outside is all gaping holes and rotted away, while the inside seems to be holding up a little better. Again, the rebar is exposed, it has broken through, all the concrete has fallen down, and it's being covered by steel plates. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It took me a lot of time and effort to make. Please comment below, tell me what you think. If you want to see more of these things, tell me about it. I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be coming up real soon.